Morning, everybody. Well, nice cool morning so far. What's my project for today? So here's the deal. We have not had rain here for about a month. My rain barrels are getting mighty low. I have livestock I need to water. Okay, the guineas, they don't drink very much, and if worse comes to worse, they're free range. They can hit the pond if necessary. I haven't been down to the creek for about a week. I need to check that and see if it's flowing. Last time I was down there, it was still flowing. The horses would not be comfortable drinking out of it, though, because it's pretty shallow. So I've got, you see the totes back here, and Angel is probably going to show up any second now in frame. Anyway, you see the totes. I filled those totes when we had all kinds of rain last year, and I've got them down now where I can't siphon it out. So I don't know how I'm going to get the water out of there right now without turning the taps on at the bottom and just letting it flow out. So what am I going to do? I have a well. I could rig up a bucket system, or got me a hand pump from Tractor Supply. So I'm going to be installing this today. I measured down, I remeasured the water yesterday. Hey, Lonnie. Yeah, I did measure it. So I've got, it's 10 feet to the top of the water, okay? From the top of the well to the top of the water is 10 feet. Then I happened to find a hole right near the front of the well that is about a foot deeper than the rest of the well. So that takes me down to 15 feet. So that's 5 feet of water I've got down there. I ought to be able to water the horses. Now, we'll see what the recharge rate is. It wasn't great the last time I checked it last year, which was about this time, I think. Well, no, I think maybe it was like later September, October that we checked the well, and it did not have a very quick recharge rate. But if I'm just going to use it for watering the horses, I should be okay. That's what I would think. So anyway, let's get started. So one of the first things I did was remove the pump from the base, okay? This gets screwed down onto the platform that I'm going to have over top of the well, okay? The reason I did that is because there's leather flappers in here, valves, whatever. They need to soak so they can soften up. So while I'm doing everything else, gluing pipes, cutting wood, all that stuff, okay, I've got this sitting in a bucket of water soaking. That's what the instructions say to do. Well, not necessarily in a coffee can, but basically you want to soak the leathers before you use it, because if you don't, you could damage it. So it's going to sit here and wait for me to finish everything else. Okay, so the inside of the well is 15 inches, okay? That one is 15 inches. No, 15 inches. In the front, 15 inches. Okay. Okay. So what I want is to cut wood that will go the inside, like wood, okay? The inside, so there's no shifting back and forth. Quarters. 15 there. Okay. Got it. I'm going to try to use just back here, okay? We're really done wood. You don't have to be clear. Just one foot in the background. Everything else, don't have to be clear. So as I said, I measured twice, that's right. It's not particularly lumber. I'm going to go with 15 now. But yeah, I think that will do right there, just like that. Okay. Now I do want to secure this other board back here too. So, because I don't want any shifting and I don't want any twisting. I want it to stay perfectly square with, well, it's not going to be perfectly square, but I don't want any shifting left, right, or twisting or anything like that. So I'm going to put this other board in here. Okay. Let me see here. Hopefully. Let me see how this is going to work. I don't want to run the risk of anything falling into the well, because that would not be a good thing. So I'm working on top of this sheet of plywood. Hey, I actually got that out. Imagine that. Broken screw. Throw that in the trash. Yeah, the thing is, I want the water to fall through. Okay? So this is just to add an extra lip here. That's all. Okay? I just don't want anything to fall into the well, that's all. Right. You know what? Before I try this, screw this on, I'm going to test for fit. Everything out of the way. Okay, including you. Don't you fall. All right. That looks pretty good. I am quite pleased with myself. Yes, I am. I'm quite pleased with myself. But let's not get cocky. I think that will support everything. All right. These are really long screws that are in here. So, and that's a good fit. But while I am screwing, this goes back on. All right. Now then, this goes on here. Here. Oh, easy, not a problem. Well, this will be the first time opening this. Yeah, I wonder how they get this glued shut, I guess. I've been kicking around for a while. Hopefully I can get them open. All right. So then, purple primer. Okay, you use that one first. And then you use your glue. All right. Well, we had a little side trip. Had to go pick up a few things. Got a foot valve for the pump. So, okay, what I've done so far, and I'm in the shadows, but you know what? The sun's right behind the trees. There you go. Okay, what I've done so far, I got the coupling on the 10-foot end pipe. Okay, and I've got, this is the end that the foot valve is going to be screwed to. Okay, so this part, except for screwing the foot valve on, is done. Okay, now what I need to do is I need to cut, I got to double check my measurements, but I need a 5-foot or less section of the PVC pipe that I will glue into this joint. So let me double check my measurements and I'll get back to you. Okay, I just measured, okay, and this section of pipe is, with the other coupling on, it's 10 feet 1 inch. Gracie, no! Leave the birds alone! Ah! Leave them be, come here, come here. She'll learn eventually. Okay. So that's 10 feet 1 inch. This is about a little better than 4 inches. So I'm going to allow 5 inches. Okay. So that gives me 6 inches. 10 feet 6 inches. Okay. So what I need is not a 5-foot section, but a 4-foot section, because I don't want it to go the full 15 feet down. I want to have a buffer, and I figure 6 inches is enough. Hey, you know what? I've never done this before. Like I've said before, I'm just winging it. So, whatever seems logical. Okay, so I got to cut 4 feet off of this pipe. And no, I don't have anything to mark it with, except for a screw somewhere. I got screws somewhere. I didn't have a marker, but I did have a little piece of duct tape in the car, so that's what I used to mark it. So all I gotta do now is cut it. All right, 4 feet. No, Angel. No, Angel. No. We don't need a purple cat. And we don't need a sticky cat either. Angel, come here. You need to go, my dear. You need to go someplace else, okay? Can't tell if you're still recording, but this is the length of pipe. It's all glued together. Now I just got to put the Teflon tape on the ends that get screwed in. And we should be good. Isn't that exciting? I'm going to have a hand pump. Look at you, ornery butt. All right. I think I'm going to do this over here. Gracie! Angel! Really? Right. Got my Teflon tape. Got my foot valve. Now then. Oh, guess what? I did this. I was afraid I was going to do that. This is the end. I wanted the short end to be up, but I thought after I put this on, oh, I should probably check the threads to see if I got the right one. Guess it doesn't really matter, does it? So long as it all works. Well, this is for that. All right, it's going this direction. That's the way I have to wrap Teflon tape. This way. Remember, just because it says tape does not mean it's sticky. Up here. probably about as tight as I'm going to get it. All right. Now then, the other end. Oops, sorry guys. Okay. This here because that's flat. Here's my stand. All right. Alrighty. Hopefully I can do this. Oh. How am I going to get that down in there? Don't break the pipe. Just don't break the pipe. Just don't break the pipe. I'm going to get in there. Just don't break the pipe. Okay. I'm going to get down in there. Get off the brick wall. Phew. 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 Oh, oh, I heard it go in the water. And it's in the hole. And it's in the hole! Yes! Yes! I did it! Woo! Woo! Oh, I got it in there! Yes! Whew. Okay. All right. Woo-wee! Okay. Time to add the pump. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I gotta get the manual out. But they're nice and soft. It doesn't say how it's supposed to, unless it goes like that. Okay, that's a possibility. I think this is supposed to go to the back, I think. That's good. Excuse me, I really do not need your assistance. Thank you. It says you're supposed to be able to adjust the position of the handle, but I haven't got a clue how, and there's no directions on how to do that. I gotta get the bolts. You're supposed to pour water in until you see it coming out the spout. That's what it says. Try more than once before you can lift water. The best operation of foot valve should be installed, which I did at the bottom of the suction line. Okay, the pitcher pump must be primed before lifting water. Pour water in the top of the pitcher pump until it runs out of the spout. Wait 5 minutes until the cup leather swells, which it's been soaking in water. So enough to make contact with the pump wall. If necessary, add more water. Water from my well? Yes! That's water from my well! I got water! I got water! Yes, I got water! I mean, I really got water. Now I can water the horses.